back to the Rhino Stock Show. This is your boy Rhino. Today I'm here at MUREZA. That's the prototype. That's the prototype for the Africa's. I don't want to brag, but South Africa's first vehicle, or should I say Southern Africa, because I know some few brands that are affiliated with themselves in other Western countries, some East Africa, something like that. But I'm not going to mention their name. But I'm here in Santon at the. This is a prototype. This is actually a prototype. So, yeah, here where's it gets interesting. This car is still the prototype, it's not the finished version, so you're not going to have to judge. And it's an African first. When I mean Africa, I mean Africa. Literally, the seats in that car are made in South Africa. Guys do the seats, guys do this. But if you know about cars and you understand something, is every car that you know on the market has a different component that has to be taken from somewhere. So all cars, when you say made in Africa, all of them are going to say, nah, did he make his seat in Africa? Did he make this in Africa? Did he do this in Africa? But yeah, but basically most of the thing, it's more, at this point I think 60-40. 60% 60-40 split because of the cost and stuff like that. But I'm going to sit down with the CEO. Let me not just rush and tell you guys, but I'm going to tell you, I'll take you around the car and let's look at the car. So this is a prototype from MUREZA. This is a 1.5, 87 kilowatt I think. That's the kilowatts for this car. And this is the engine. It's powered by Mega motor. That's a Mega motor engine. But you've seen this in some premium brand. But however, this car is manufactured like I'm saying. It's an African brand. There is a CEO right there. We're gonna sit down with him. And when, like I was saying, what caught my eye is those tires were made specifically for this car. These tires are made in South Africa. They are specific for this car. So it's something that I'm actually astonished of, especially from a guy who we're gonna hear his story. The car is still a prototype, so there is a few hiccups done because this is not the final product. So they're still doing. This was made. The dashboard for this car was made here in South Africa. He's gonna mention names. I'm gonna shout out the dashboard. The seats were made here. The engine. Remember, engines. There's no company that says I do my own engine. There's no company that does say I do this. Sometimes you have to source on every vehicle that you can ever think of. This is the MUREZA. It's called the MUREZA Primate, which is gonna be available in the market very soon. It's gonna go around. Just hold on, just going around. But I like it. It comes with this. These are standard MUREZA Max. These are standard MUREZA Max. They're also going to come in with the vehicle. The engine is. So MUREZA is currently partnered with Safer. I just want the CEO to say this to you because I don't want to say anything off guard for a new brand. Very essential for someone to be honest about it and to tell you the truth about the car. So 1.5, 87 kilowatt. It will come with CVT. This one is a prototype. So when I mean prototype, it's very important for you guys to know that this is not a finished product. The finished product might have more stuff. So this is just to entry level to get it certified in South Africa, which we're gonna sit down. He's not the first guy to do a vehicle in South Africa that I've seen, but he's the one I've seen go all the way to legalize it and make the brand and try to make a platform to make other ones. I've seen Moses Ngobeni and I've seen Mr. George. I'm sorry I can't pronounce his name, but I've seen his car and I'm going to be seeing those guys very soon to talk about their cars and invention and what they think about MUREZA. This is a Primate. Let's go inside. Let's just go inside. Let's go inside. So we are going to drive. I'm going to let him drive because it's a prototype. I know how to drive, but I'm just afraid because it's still the same type. This dashboard was made here. Let's see what Android platform is this. But this is how this car is going to come through. That's the cluster. It is automatic. It's got your drive park, and luckily, let me just see if I can tell how many kilometers. So this is still a prototype, guys. So as an African, it's got date, it's got time. I'm just gonna use the other hand so that you guys can see properly. It can show you how many doors are open. That's the time. That's the trip. What else? What else can I see on a prototype? Let me see if I can control the radio from here. Maybe not yet. Or maybe I don't know how to use it. Oh, I can. What was the volume? Did I just put the volume down? There. As you see, it says prototype. Here it's supposed to be an airbag. I don't know if it's gonna be what it is. And when you look in the car, let's see if that's the multimedia navigation system. So it will come with a navigation system. Down there is the aircon on that. This is sideways. Goes till the past. The CEO is always on up in hand, and you can see him right there. He's never dressed in suit. He's not a suits guy. And let's see if I can use other stuff. Wow, that's cool. So this car is gonna be, the entry base price of this car is gonna be around 135,000. I'm sure. I'm getting myself one because this is very good. Basic info, dynamics. Actually has tire pressure. Let's wow. Wow. There's tire pressure, there's temperature. Oh, there's a lot of technology. So the reason this car is gonna be pretty much cheap is because he's saying some of these parts are done locally, and so there's no reason for the price for the car to be expensive. It's just gonna be it's reasonably priced for everyone to come drive it, auto and manual. But I want to take a drive. Let's take a drive, guys. Let's look at it. Let's see, and we're gonna sit down with the CEO. It's gonna be a short interview, but I didn't want to open the boot space. Oh, okay, I didn't manage. So the boot space also has this. I haven't seen this. I don't know if that's the water for the wipers at the back. So I'm guessing the also comes the spare wheel right there. And then let's see. That's the brand. Comes also with the. So guys, welcome in. I'm now with the CEO, the founder, the man himself. That's Mr. Tatenda Mngofa. He's the one who's going to tell us about this vehicle. But before I ask, because I want him to, I don't want to talk to him much. I want to be asking. But apparently this car is going to be available in the market sometime next year, and it's going to come. And what's staggering is the price. Are you saying this car is going to be around 135? But before he answers, look at this guy. This car is going to have this. For me, this is BMW stuff. This is German stuff. This I've never seen. Like, I'm honestly speaking, I drive a GMD, which is Japanese vehicle. Look at this. I can't even use this. So this oil data is going to come on the vehicle. All this data is going to come. All this is going to, all this mileage and stuff.
You know what, Bezo? This is an African product. African people have got an attention to detail. So myself as a designer, I decided to package within the vehicle things that we think were basic. People need to know the oil level in their car. So we don't have that on our cluster. We started to put it on the cluster. I'm just going to do a brief presentation.
Okay.
So we've got satellite navigation. So in case your car probably is misplaced or someone decides to borrow it without your permission, you always have a combination of the GPS, which you can link to your Google account on the vehicle. So the same way you miss your laptop and Google tells you that your laptop is somewhere else, we can do that. Well, we haven't connected it to the internet.
So this thing's got Wi-Fi also?
It's got Wi-Fi. So you can connect to the Wi-Fi, which is a basic necessity. I mean, Wi-Fi is like oxygen in this day. So hence we are saying you can pinpoint wherever your car is. You don't necessarily need a tracker. Google will do that for you for free. So those are value adds. So you've got your navigation. You can connect your phone via Bluetooth. So my phone is already connected.
Yeah.
You can have your call history. Show you. I haven't done
anyone today.
Do I have to tell someone for me to
I can see they say Tatenda actually can see it.
Okay, we'll do that together. And obviously we will car information.
Okay.
Right now I just want to play a bit of music.
Okay.
In not piano.
Okay, so we're gonna play piano something. Because this guy is something. This is actually the head office in something. So look at this while he's looking for the music, guys. Look at that. I love this cluster. I love this cluster.
Let me play it again. Paired now.
We're paired now?
We are playing from the phone center.
This is a prototype, guys. That's one thing.
So you've got your steering controls, or you can just go the touch screen. A little bit of bass on it. I like my music.
That's a system.
It's got adaptive cruise control, so you can control all of that
from here.
At some point, I think the music will turn off because we're in the basement.
Okay.
Now,
also for us, let's just kill it down. Because for copyright, sorry guys, for copyright, let's leave that one out. But listen to. So you are saying this dashboard was made in South Africa. So this is basically a South African product, and you are saying something earlier on, and which we're gonna hear in the interview. Just tell me something about the dashboard, about the interior. Are you 100% on, or it's done? And this was designed. All this design is yours. No two cars in South Africa have got this.
So if you go into any spares shop or any place where they sell components,
Yes.
you will never find it, because this was designed in-house at MUREZA. The dashboard with the touch screen, it's got different versions to it, and it's something that we believe is innovative for the market.
Yeah.
And this particular one is based on the carbon fiber theme that you want to go for.
Okay.
A bit of a sporty feel to it, but light and strong.
Okay.
It will have dual airbags and full aircon, which is controlled from here, from down here. This is where you get your aircon from.
Okay.
Then, just right about now, I want to show you one of the key features of the vehicle,
Okay.
which is a reverse camera. So you stop, you put it in reverse.
This is entry level. That's what you're saying.
So then you see where
At the
you
back, I
want
can
to
actually see the lane assist. I can actually see it.
So we want to park into this area. So I don't know who's going to come and see.
It's on the parking.
I'm aiming for this thing. It tells me, oh,
Wow.
okay, we are close. It even tells me how close we are, 1.3 meters. On the right, on the left, we left it about 1.08 meters. Then when we do this, shuts off the reverse camera, we go back, we go forward. Okay, I think we've got enough clearance. Let's see if we can line it up or not. So it even tells you how to pinpoint the car. And then we are in the bay. Now approaching the wall. We are too close. And we stop. So this is
Basic.
entry
level.
stuff. We think that Africa deserves the best of what the automotive industry has. I mean, these features have been in cars, but at a premium level. So why can't they be accessible to every other African at this point in time? And obviously it's got a start button.
The key, let's go. I didn't see that.
Yeah. So the key is actually in my pocket most of the time. You don't necessarily have to
To take it out.
take it out. It has some convenient storage cubby holes for that car. And back to your original question, I think you asked me, is this a fully African dashboard?
Dashboard, yes.
Even the leather seats you are sitting on, we made it in South Africa.
Look at this, guys. Let me show you. I want to show you. I did show you the videos. Here's the thing that kills me. This car has got leather seats, and he said to me earlier on, and we was discussing that this car is going to be that cheap because the entry level is 135, because they're not shipping the seat from abroad. They're actually being made here, and we're just making a funny of that. If I stayed in Soshanguve and this car has been manufactured and assembled by Auto, but just there by Roslyn, where they fix where there are some cars, I just need to pay for taxi fare, and I get my share price for this car. And at 135, this car is going to be the bomb. I don't think anyone is going to stand it with those entry levels. Keyless go. I'm here to look. After this, I'm actually going to look for an entry level car that's key level, and that's under 135,000 or 140. Even if I put it 150, I still think I can't get a new car for that, for all the things with two airbags, and with basically all the internet, like this infotainment system. Like I can check my tire pressure. It's things that you see in these fancy cars. And this is African brand. This is MUREZA, and I'm just gonna sit down for a couple. I've already sat down at this point with the CEO. He's gonna there's a few questions that he needs to line out to the public. Then I'll catch you out, guys. You've seen the inside, you've seen the interior. Thank you very much, Mr. Tatenda. This is gonna go far.
Thank you very much.
I'm glad I got to meet him. I'm glad I got to meet him before he became the next Bill Gates of Africa. So I'm glad I got to meet him. So guys, let's sit down. Let's see you now. This is the part where we leave the car and we go into the full detail of the vlog.